Well, hey everyone. So I just put this together here, and I want to start off by saying I actually never really had this as a kid, and it was one of those, yeah, eventually I'll get it sort of things, and I kind of wanted it, but instead I ended up getting the Technodrome back when, and I had quite a few play sets. I was more interested in the toys, but I kind of have the feeling that maybe I missed out because this is actually a really nice little set here. But today, and as you notice, I haven't really put any of the decals on. Sometimes I like to keep stuff clean. Sometimes I like to pick and choose. Some of the stuff was already in there, um, applied, I guess. I don't know if it was like that originally, which I hope not, because that's a lot of decals you'd have to put in. So I don't really want to go into all the odds and ends and all that. I just want to touch on two different things. I want to talk about compatibility with the new classics, or what are they called? The reimagining. I don't know, the new figures with articulation. Um, Remastered. There you go. So I want to see what level of compatibility they have, and I'm guessing they have a lot of compatibility with this, just size wise and just how it looks with them, just to kind of give you all an idea if you're going to want to pick up this playset, is it worth it? And and also with the new six-pack that came out at Target with the remastered figures, the smooth ones. One of my little favorite little things in there is this. So I saw it on a sticker too. It's just like a bikini alien turtle chick there, which is pretty cool. So this is yeah. So far, this is a pretty massive set. Now, one thing also that I wanted to cover is it going to be worth it to you price wise? Now, I went and did. I actually never do any little research here, but originally it cost around $30, which, imagine this, in 1991, $30. Wow, talk about stingy parents who never got it. Mom, I hope you're listening. But if you were to adjust inflation for today, it comes out to a little bit under 70, and it's about 74.99 on Amazon, so it's about there. I do like the back part. There is a little option if you want a back diorama, little steps too. I kind of don't. I just want to keep it open, and so I'll use these steps for something else. There you go. So okay, let's start putting some figures in here. Actually, I took this down. I didn't want to keep this in there because I feel like it's gonna block some of the view. I don't know. I may just put it aside for right now. So let's put our Donatello in here somewhere. Looks like he's looking at some sort of screen right there. So yeah, it looks to scale so far. We could put Michelangelo. Oh, this is Rough Rider Michelangelo. Let's put smooth Michelangelo. So let's put smooth Michelangelo. Seems like he would be up here or down over here relaxing on a bed. And he fits. It's got a little window too. How nice. And you know what? I think Raphael would be best suited for outside training. And there we go. Doesn't give him the full range of motion, but pretty cool. And there we go. I decided to go ahead and put Leo up there to do some, training, I guess. I want to say rooftop, but it's actually the street. And fix Raphael, adjusted Michelangelo over there. Put Splinter, you can actually kind of make him sit down a little bit, hanging out right there. And I have Shredder, naughty Shredder, coming in and trying to disrupt the party. You know what? I don't mind him as much being this size and being able to fit. It looks really good with the playset. So, and then I could, you know, if they were to make some foot soldiers, which would be a great idea if they were to make some of the remastered foot soldiers and sell them in a 2-pack or just sell them in a single pack, and you could army build there. You have them, you could drop some down from right here, or you can have them come connect this to the Technodrome. I do know that this is supposed to be the original scale. Now, there was a big problem with the Technodrome being way smaller, and I actually bought one on sale, and yes, I compared it to my original, and it is way, way smaller. You really can't do a lot of cool things with it, just kind of display it as a little mini Technodrome. But you can connect it to this. So I've already cleared out some room. You could put a few more characters in here, maybe two foot soldiers, Rocksteady Bebop up here, put someone else back over there, maybe Casey Jones, April, a few Mousers, Baxter Stockman somewhere, and then you got this whole area as well. So overall, pretty cool. I also wanted to point out a few things here, just a few little from the video that talked about, just did a little quick review on these turtles. One thing that I'd like them to do, so my hands are all, I don't know why they're all charred, is the bands right here. I put it like this because that's originally how it was, but it doesn't align in the back as well. But that's how a lot of people put their Donatello, and that's on some of the displays and some of the catalog pictures. That's how it was, you know, and it's a little bit more accurate to the Mirage look too. But that's something I hope that they can fix with the belts. And on that subject, I was trying to put Michelangelo's nunchucks in the back of his belt, and I was able to get them like a little bit halfway through, but the belts themselves are not as pliable as the original ones, and in fact they're a little bit harder to deal with. So be careful with that. You might end up breaking one of your weapons when putting them back in, especially the nunchuck or the katana, but especially the nunchucks. And we all know about broken nunchucks. But I think this is a really good set. It's a good bang for your buck. I mean, even if it's a little bit higher than the adjusted inflation rate, I think this is even worth maybe about 80 bucks. I'd probably try to get another one on sale if I could figure out a way to connect several at the same time. You know, make a double layer somehow. That would be cool. But, and I don't know which, it gives me time to also think about what stickers I want to put on and where. And they sure give you a whole bunch, right? There's that turtle chick with pizza in her mouth. Alien turtle babe. So, yeah. I may not put any of them. I don't know. They're pretty cool, though. I did have some of the other turtle vehicles and play sets and had the same kind of art. Looks like it was almost looks like color pencil. But I guess I would recommend it. I think the compatibility factor is pretty high, and that's what's pretty important to me. Let's see if this gimmick works right here. If I could put a turtle through here. Oh no, he got stuck. Oh, there he is. He's right there. And I think it's more for using this ball. Put Shredder over here. Oh, it hit him. So, yeah, I think this should really, I mean, I want to say putting it out in the mass market, like putting it in brick and mortar, might be a bit of a risk, but the box itself is pretty damn attractive. And I think a lot of collectors that just stroll into Walmart or Target are going to see this. They see a $75 price point. They're going to cringe a little bit, but they're probably going to pick it up. You know, I would, as a, like, oh, I mean, do I really need to get wings this weekend? Or can I get this and display this for the rest of my life? So, I don't know. I hope I do get to see some of these at the store. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it would be nice. I think if I say don't count on it, just go ahead and order it off of Amazon. Looks like they made plenty of them, so they are readily available. I think for the price, it's pretty good. If anything, you know, even if you don't want to play around with all the little doodads and doohickeys and gadgets and gadgets, it's just good to have as a display piece to put a bunch of your figures on, which is kind of what I have with my 2000 Fox Kids Turtles Lair. That thing is massive as well. What is it with these turtle playsets being overly huge and well priced? I was considering the Seth Rogen turtle set just to have, even though I don't collect that line particularly. It wasn't bad, but it looked like someone was saying they have like a cardboard backdrop. I don't like that they put some of the characters like Superfly. They illustrated him rather than just having a clean backdrop. But anyway, here we go. Hope this was informative to you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care. We'll see you later on.